All right, guys, happy Thursday. We'll be starting off with some conditioning today. And the first part here is going to be 6 rounds. Every 4 minutes, you're going to do a 400-meter run. You come back and do 10 devil's press, all right? So a lot of ways you can adjust this to your desire for the day. You can run fast, keep it light. You can go heavy with the dumbbells. That'll all adjust the intensity of each round and how much rest that you get, okay? So remember, you can play with those variables to make it work for you for the day, but after you come back, the 10 devil's press. So let's talk about it. So devil's press, kind of like a burpee with dumbbells in your hands. You're going to start by kicking back, lay on the floor as you jump back forward. If it's heavy, for most people, you got to set your back, swing overhead, okay? Come back to the ground, okay? So the hard part is getting the dumbbells overhead from here. Like I said, when it's heavy, the most efficient way is you kind of pick them up and back, load the hips, you swing forward, and then you, like a snatch, you want to keep it close to you, and then the press part of the movement is pressing through. You don't want to swing and let them come way out in front of you, okay? That's going to get away from you. You can't get it overhead. So that's a timing thing. So when it's light, if you've never done this, you can practice just right from here, feeling that movement, that swing from the hips. If you're keeping it light, you might not need as much hip. Like if I were using these, I could technically just drive from the legs and go straight up without that big backswing, okay? But again, these are, if you've ever done these, notoriously very tiring, particularly if you're doing the prescribed weight. So be efficient, 10 of these, and you get to rest until the next 4-minute round starts. You're gonna go through 6 rounds. So that is the conditioning to start. Let's talk about the accessory finisher cooldown. All right, guys, our finisher, some classic accessory work. For quality. So we got 3 rounds through 3 different movements. It's going to be 15 dumbbell flies, 10 palms up ring rows, focusing more on the bicep there, and then 10 Cossack squats. Okay, so let's talk about the dumbbell fly. This is a classic chest building exercise. So start light on this, okay? And if you have any shoulder issues, stay in your comfort zone, okay? As you come down, slight bend in the elbow. You're going to feel like a stretch in your chest, and then squeeze back to the top. Again, nice and slow on the way down. Okay, squeeze the shoulder blades together at the bottom and fast on the way up for 15 reps. Okay, from there we're going to go to 10 palms up ring rows. Like I said, this is like meant to resemble more of a chin up versus a pull up. So palms towards you, change the angle, work range of motion. Okay, the more upright you come, the easier that's going to be. Again, good control, working that unbroken set. Okay, try to keep the body nice and tight. No swinging of the hips through that, okay? Last one's gonna be Caustic Squat. So this is fun. Again, fun. I mean, because I want you to work on range of motion as well as strength. So nice wide stance, okay? The side that you're squatting to, still the same rules as a normal squat. We wanna keep the knee tracking over the toe, try to keep the chest as upright as you can, and work the range of motion, okay? So again, take a second to find the stance that feels good. Again, chest is up. The other leg is going to be straight. So I pivot on my heel. Some people like to keep their foot flat, but the main thing is chest up, good deep squat, stand back up, work range of motion. Okay, so if you're really tight, it might look more like that, but you're still doing your best, okay? So 5 each side. If you want to, you can hold a weight and make it a weighted Cossack squat, but keep all those good standards. Only 10 reps total, 5 each side, all right? So that's our finisher. See you guys tomorrow.